that you mentioned there about engineering adversity. Now, I get parents message me, I get parents reaching out with my work being based around building mental strength in people, that I get parents asking, how do I build this in my child? My child has got low self-confidence, low self-esteem. They struggle with setbacks. They fear failure quite a lot. And what do I do? How do I get there? And it's really interesting that you said that your level of resilience is sort of really dependent on the challenges that you face in life. We have less challenges right now, in the sense that if I want to order a pizza right now, it'll be here in about 10 minutes. It's going to be at my door. If I want to order something like anything, it can get it off Amazon. It'll be here within a day, sometimes less than a day. So the resistance that we face is far less. I would say that there are different resistances for young people in the world. Like, for example, it's way harder for a young person to get on the property ladder right now. Financially, it's never been harder for a young person. There are stresses and adversities there. However, the lack of resistance that we face in other areas of our lives is not really setting many of them up for the other resistances, the other adversities that they may face in a different sphere in their life. So a different element. And you would know better than anyone that you can transfer a lot of your lessons from sport into other aspects of your life, right? So leading with that, going back to your son Tyler and you talking about engineering adversity, have you done that because you knew that the world is a little bit easier? You know that there are some things that come just that little bit more simpler. You've also had success yourself. You've set up an environment. You said he's going to a private school. So I'm a real big believer in that there has to be some form of adversity, but some people are not willing to place it in front of their child through thinking that it's either cruel or they're worried that they may not succeed against it, and they want their child to succeed. They want them to be safe. So how do you blend that engineering adversity and creating support and safety for your kids?
Because there's a lot in there.
Totally, yeah.
Where do I start? Adversity is part of life, so it's common, isn't it? So it's like they always say in school, you learn, and then you are tested. You learn, you go through your course. At the end of the year, you do your exam. In life, it's the flip, isn't it? You're tested, then you learn. So the thing is, if you can engineer adversity before, you're preparing for, because you know it's coming. The rain is coming. One day I will walk. I don't know what day it is. And I always see it now when I see, because because I've got a bit of a funny mind. I don't know. Always. When I go to games, and they have a minute's silence for a long lost soul, a great player, whether that's JPR has just passed away, or Phil Bennett, or whatever. I always think to myself, God, one day that's going to be me. So with that mindset, so the end is coming. So if you know the end is coming, but before the end, you know that some form of adversity is coming, so you prepare for it. I know that my son, his first bit of adversity came where he's a June baby. So if anyone knows, in the school year, the boys are born in September tend to do well, because if you're born in June, then you're almost a year younger. Then it's almost like you're playing a year up in your own year. So Tyler was good from the age of 2 to about 11. We used to have names like Trilo. It was fantastic. If you see all the pictures, he was a bigger boy. Then went through puberty. That was his first bit of adversity that he had to find. Things weren't going so well for him. He was crying. I always remind him of that now when things are going well. He just got into the professional form contract. He just got himself into the England squad. So he's in the England under 18 training squad as well. I said, remember that time when you were 13, going through all those growing pains. You came fourth in your 100 meter sprint at school. You just couldn't. Things were going so wrong, and that's the time when people give up, don't they? Because when you set a goal in your life, one of three things happen when you set that goal. And apparently, I don't know where I heard this stat from, but I heard a stat that only 3% of people that, achieve, only 3% of the people that go after things achieve them. Because at that time, when you were 13, that was the time when most people give up, don't they? When you're going for it, you don't think you're going to achieve it, and it, things are going wrong. You can't understand it. Even me, I had a moment where I thought to myself, God, I remember going to watch a game, and I think he was crying after it, and I actually, for a moment, nearly sort of left and went, God, this game has got no chance. I was actually going through my... So even then, I had to catch myself at that moment and go, no, you believe in it, so go on it. Go on, keep going this journey. And I had to remind myself, it's not the achieve, because some people, it's the fear of failure that gives, that makes you give up as well. You think, I'm not going to achieve it, so that's why you give up as well. Well, I had to catch myself in that moment and go, it's not about the actual, it's about going on the journey, and that is the joy. I've achieved everything that I could achieve in rugby. My career's over now, and now is not the most enjoyable. It's not, I'll go out today, and if I walk around, and this is in London, the rugby league is not a big sport in London, but I know that if I walk around long enough, someone's going to come up to me and go, you might Offiah, just randomly, probably because of the reality TV shows I've been on, as well as the rugby. But that's not the joy, even though it does make me feel, oh, you've done something well, whatever. I think to myself, that's not the joy. The joy is trying to achieve what you achieve. That is the essence of the pure joy, going on that journey and getting a little better. It's like, what's the essence of life? It's living. It's not getting to the end and thinking, oh, I've got all this money, I had a great life, the end. No, it's the going through it, the ups, the downs, the little bits of success, signing the contract, scoring the try, doing the bit. So why would it be the end of your life? If your end of your life is not the enjoyable bit, why would it be the end of your goal of achieving it?
Hello, you legend. If you've enjoyed this video, then you might enjoy this video right here, which is the full unedited episode. Go on, head up to it. Up there. Go. Also, don't forget to subscribe to this channel so you don't miss out on any new videos. I'll see you soon.